Hello, traders. I just want to take a second and talk to you about some really awesome features that are available to us with the Thinkorswim platform. One of the things that I found the most frustrating is I never thought in my life I would be sad that it is Friday evening and going into the weekend. That is normally the day that we look most forward to, but that is also when the markets are closed. That sucks, right? That removes all opportunity away from us until 3 days until Monday morning. That also causes a roadblock. Like, how do you get to practice and refine your skills after hours? You'll have to wait and hope, in theory, do things until the next trading day. Well, guess what? There's a feature in Thinkorswim called OnDemand Trading. That is one of three modes that you could put in your Thinkorswim platform. Of course, out of the gate, if you look at my screen here, this is the login screen, and this is the installed application, the platform. But on here, you see there's like a toggle between two modes. There's a live trading, which is when you're ready to get to it and putting your trades in for real money. And then you have paper money, which is the best tool in your arsenal, where you could do live trades against virtual account, which is really powerful. But once again, the only roadblock that it puts up is that it's only available during live market hours. And if you were to put an order in, it would just be in a waiting state until it could be filled by your broker. So that sucks. But you can get by with it if you had to. Luckily for us in the Thinkorswim platform, you can use the on-demand feature. All right, so let's get to it. So first, I'm going to log in real quick in my paper money account. So log in here, stand by. Let me get my handy dandy password here. Let's see. All right, so you see I toggled it to paper money, and now it's going to authenticate me and log me in my paper money virtual account. Cool thing about the virtual account is, let's see. Okay, the cool thing about it being a virtual account, you have it all available to us. It's just right now the market's closed. It's not available to us until the morning. It's currently 10 o'clock at night. So I could come in here and still look at charts. This is the XPX. You can go to let's see, Tesla. That all works. But unfortunately, I can't come in here and put a trade in. If I was to put an order in right now against my account, let's see. Let's go to bid and ask. Right click. I'm gonna say I want to buy some stocks. If you look down here, it still sets up the order screen. I can get it at 843. A limit order. Let's make it a market order. So I'll just make it market. So it's gonna buy it at current market price. And I hit go. So I hit go. It gets the confirmation screen, so it's going to cost me $8.48 plus no commissions. It will reduce my buying power down. This particular account, I reset it to be something more to my price point that I can, my risk capital for real. So by default the account was starts like $100,000. I would highly suggest you reset it to something that's more tailored to your risk capital that you're really going to trade with in the account or of any of your broker accounts. And then start trading with it. But like I said, once I hit send, it does go off to the broker. But because of the time the market's closed, if I go to monitor my positions, you see it's listed under working orders versus filled or canceled, and it will stay this way until the market opens and the order gets filled. So that's kind of where like all of it stops. But you still have access to data up to this point. And you see the market order is here, right? If I want to get rid of it, I could just, this charts are real handy. You could delete things and edit things from here. So I click it, now it's gone. If you go to my monitoring, you'll see that, get this out the way. If you go to monitor, you see now it's no longer here. So that's just real convenient with the desktop platform. But once again, I'm currently in a paper money account. So let's log out and go to our live, our real account. So stand by. Oh yeah, then also the other thing I was going to show you real quick is let me put another Tesla order in. So if I go back to trade and you can do it for charts too, I believe. I think it's kind of right click somewhere here. Buy. I'll just say buy. It opens up the screen. You see it's trying to get at that price point. I'll probably just change it. See, edit maybe. Here we go. And now I just change it to market order. So this is more clicks. So you can either way. You just gotta get to the order screen. Send. And the reason why I'm doing this, I want to show you that everything I do here, you see it's another market order. Monitor, you see it's under working. If I want to edit it, I can right click on it. I could cancel, order, and replace. So there's no like true edit. What you're really doing is you're canceling it from the broker, and then you're sending another one to get that's edited to your changes. But the cool thing is everything I'm doing is also available through the web interface. So same thing, I can log in here. So depending on what mood I'm in, I go through either experience. You either can, the web version of it is really cool because you can toggle just by clicking paper money and real money. It toggles and represents. So if you look here, you see if I click that, remember that working order, same thing here. I have working one, and you see there's a buy position for a Tesla, good for the day, market price, working on it. So of course I could, if I use the website, I could click it. You see I put a check right here. And if you notice when I checked it, way down here at the bottom, there's like a little blue action bar that lets you either cancel it or edit it. So if I want to get rid of it, so this is the web way to do it. You would just click this cancel selected, and it would, you see here it says one selected order, and it says what it is. So if I cancel selected, that will get rid of it. So just FYI. Same thing for edit. So I'm going to cancel it. So I hit cancel, and now it's well, I should have took it out. Oh, there it goes. Now it's gone. So it's gone. Well, like it never happened. All right. So the other thing I was going to show you is that's great and all, but this is the paper money interface. And if I go over here to the live trading, you see I can't do anything. The market's closed. So let's show you the really cool feature. All right, so now I'm in my live account. I've logged out, and now I've logged back in to the live account with the platform that's installed on your machine. Now let me show you something really cool. When you're in your live account only, you'll never see this button in your paper money account. But if you log in with your live account and you scroll way over here to this on-demand button, it's really cool. So right now, if you look on my charts, and let's put a symbol. Let's go with Tesla. That's LA. Well, let's do, let's do Tesla. So this, Tesla. I start with plug first. Let's do plug. So find plug. Here we go, plug. So there's plug, and we see if we we're on a daily chart, so 1 year daily chart. So that's great. And you see way over here, if I hover over, you see that we're at the the 13th, which is today. Market's closed. The candle's full. It's a red candle, so but it still ended up being a highs of $73, which is not bad. They're on an upward trend. Looks great. You see there's a ton of volume on it throughout the day. There's been volume on this ever since let's look. It really got excited back in June. So it's been progressively kind of uptrending, and it really spiked lately. But anyway, that's great. That's good stuff in the past. But what if we could, speak of the past, kind of restate and retrick our application to where it thinks the past is current day, and it'll be constantly getting fed live data to the app that's in the past. And you're probably like, that doesn't make sense. Well, check this out. I could click this on-demand button, and now you get this toolbar that will send your app back in the past to get fed live data that's from the past. And what do I mean by that? Well, let's use Tesla, for example. So let's move this in front of us. So this is Tesla on a website called tradingview.com. And what I have in front of us, there is, let me see if we get rid of this. Okay. So this is a Tesla, a daily chart. So let's change it to, let me see. And this is fine. So every candle represents a day, I believe. Yeah, every candle, I'm just trying to look for the date. Yeah, every candle, yeah. So this represents every day. So this candle, little bitty one's the 13th, 12th, 11, so forth and so on. But my point is, as we all know, Tesla's been uptrending for a very long time. But let's say we know the end result. You know, they had some sideways right here, and then out of nowhere, in November 17th, they skyrocketed, and they've been doing it ever since. So we know how it's going to play out. But what if we want to reset time to an earlier state of Tesla? And I like this one because you said I kind of downtrended here in like November the 9th. And kind of downtrended till the 16th. So like that good solid week of 7 days, and out of nowhere got excited. This sideways stuff's off chain. We kind of know and anticipate. We know what's coming. But what if we could reset our trading? That's off hours. We could do it during regular hours too. But what if we could reset it back to this date, back when it was, looks like 400 and highest it got was 452. Let's put it back to November 9th and see how that works out. So, without further ado, first I'm going to switch to Tesla. Let's get the data running. Boom. And guess what we're going to do? We're going to go up to this toolbar here. We know the date where it's targeting is, let's see, what was the 9th? November 9th. So we're going to go back over here. Boom. Hit the date. We're going to roll back in time to November 20th to the 9th. I'm going to make sure it's pre-market. So we're going to go to like 7 a.m. And click on the knife. And let's hit go. Watch how cool this is. So you see how the calendar kind of flickered? Alright, I want to give it a second to finish buffering, but check out how cool this is. First thing you're going to notice is the price. It's $4.29. And if you look at my candles now, if you see as I'm hovering over, they're representing June, July. But if I go way over to the end, let's see if I can add a little buffer to the end. I think it's, what is it? No, not tools. Trade. Charts. Hold up, let me see if I can find the setting that'll let me add a little padding to my chart here. Let's see, hold on one sec. No. Hold on one. I think there's a button here that says edit. I think this is, there we go. And I want to add just a little bit of padding over here. Expand maybe 20% maybe. Let me see. See. I wanna. There we go. Bars to the right. Here we go. Time axis. This is what I want. That's the price axis. I'll leave that at 0, but the time axis I want to pad that by maybe 50 bars. Okay. Display. I don't like my charts to bang against the wall. I like to have like they stop and then I have like more room over here. But if you look, let me zoom in a little bit for you. See? If you go here, this candle represents November 16th, this 6th, this represents the 5th, this is the, so we're here, we went back in time. And if you notice, everything's not moving, but it's also because the market's not open yet. It is now 7 o'clock in the morning, 7:34 on November 9th. But we know how this is going to play out. So let's fast forward to the market open. Let's make things light up like a Christmas tree. So I'm going to change the time to 10:30. Go. Give it a second. It's going to buffer. I'm going to zoom in. And let me show you how active it gets. So if I switch my candle view from day calendar to the 5-minute calendar or the 1-minute calendar, check it out. So you see here, this is a really busy chart now. If I zoom in a little bit more, look what it's doing. This candle is going to start doing stuff. This is the 9th. So this is the 1-minute chart. So see, it's actually, it's like it's a live thing. We got volume. If you look over here, you got the tickers going. So this is really cool stuff. Not to mention, if you look over here and look at my current order, you see I have none in here. So if I go right now and say trade, let's see, I'm gonna close the option chain. Look, it's like live feeded data, and I can fast forward any point in the day and interact with my trade. So for instance, I know, well, let's see, I'm anticipating the price is going to go up. So you know what I'm going to do? Let's buy 100 shares. So I'm going to right click, buy. It's already at 100. I don't know if I have the margin to buy it. I have was $4.44 a share. I got $100,000. I forgot this account does give you $100,000. So let's do 100 shares, $400 a pop. Click. You see here, it's going to cost me $44,420. That's going to reduce my buying power about 13 grand. I have 786,000 remaining. I'm going to send. Let's go for it. We're all in. Send. And check it out. It says virtual order process. So just like that, bypass this whole working order stuff. It's filled. We're in a position. Look at that. Boom. It's like I'm in the past, going into the future. Buying power. Look at that. I'm already down for the day. $15. So things are not looking good at the moment, right? So now I'm a positive 3. So prices change so drastically. But check this out. Let's say I come up here and go, you know what? Let's get close to the end of the day. See if I make a little money. So we're gonna jump to 1,500 maybe. Is it 15? Close enough. Now 1,500. Click. Things are gonna buffer a little bit, and we're gonna see what happens to our profits. It's gonna play itself out like for real because it's loading data. And look, boom. So just like that, I am down $1,700. Not a good day. And something went wrong. Price went down or something. You see, I haven't really made any money. But guess what? The account's in, the order's in, we're all in. So let's fast forward to the future. Let's go up to December the 8th. Let's do it at 10 a.m. And we're going to fast forward. Let's see what happens. All right, data's all buffered, all caught up. Check it out. I went from being down 1,700. We fast forward into the future of December 8th. Look at that. We're up $18,000. Buying 100 shares. I'm now at a profit margin of $18,000 in December 8th. Now let's check and see what was the price during this time. This is 627, right? So let's think about this. So I'm up 18 grand by buying it back in November for 1,400 and something. Not bad, not too shabby, right? Let's fast forward again. Let's look and see in the future. What was it? Let's go back to our calendar here. So at this point we're at like December the 7th. All right, yeah, it's around 600 some bucks. Let's find out what happens when we get it more up in the house here. So let's maybe do. This is $777. Let's see what our profit margins will be on the January 7th. So let's fast forward again. All right, charts looks good. There you go. Stand by for fast forward. So it's up a month, 7th, same time. I'm good with the same time. All right, we've gotten the data now up to this point. Check it out. It is now January 7th. So what, a month later? We can fast forward. Check it out. So for a purchase that we did back in November 9th of 2 months prior, invested 100 shares, paid the price point. Check it out. We've now made $35,000 profit off of that. That is pretty cool. All right. So now we got a decision to make. So let's see if we can do a stop loss on this thing. I'm trying to remember how to do this. I think you can say right click. Let's see, create closing order with stop. So Thinkorswim, you do it with stop. So closing order with stop. And I'm going to say kick me out at, let's say 9. Let's see, let's do what you said. Let's do what you said, Lando. Let's do 810 at market price. If that ever happens, I want you to sell all my shares. I am getting out of here. Stop order, send. So we got the order now. We can see how this plays out. We're going to hit send. All right. So now you'll notice that if you go to monitor, get that. Here we go. So look, check it out. So now, so we have a. Let's see. Shoot, I put it in too early. I put in order for 810 when it let me reset it. Hold on, y'all. Matter of fact, I'll record it so you can see how cool it is. Like, shoot, I did that wrong. I'm going to actually record this so you can see how I do this. This is how cool it is for on-demand account. Watch this. I'm just going to hit this reset button in the corner and just be like, oops, reset. I messed that up. All right. So this is why you practice. I was about to mess up and sell my shares too early. So as you see, now that I'm reset, I'm back to $100,000. Now guess what we're going to do? We're going to go back to November. What was that date again? Where it was like $400? Way back here. November 9th. All right, cool. We'll go back in time like it never happened. Boom. Scroll up. November 9th. 10:43. Go. All right, we've gone back in time again. It's November 9th. Let's look at our charts. Charts are back restored. You see prices back 443. Pretty cool stuff. You know, if you really zoom in, you can see the candles are over here churning. Price points are moving. Pretty cool stuff. Let's put our order in. So right click, say buy. Order's gonna be wrong because it did a limit order back where my price point was, where I was winning the spin. So that's a good feature if you're on the chart. If I'm gonna hit edit, so I'm gonna edit it. Still want to do 100 shares. I'm just gonna change to market order just because I just want to get filled. Just confirm and send. Orders in front of us. We agree. So we're gonna invest some money right today. $44,000. So big investment. $44,000. Now keep in mind, this software shows your profit margins. So this is in addition to this cost. We get our money back plus profits, right? So you see it says virtual account. So it's not my real account. And we're going to hit send. Boom. Orders in. Orders in. Orders in. You can see here it got filled. Everything's good. So back to where we were, right? So let's fast forward. All right. Fast forward in time. We're up a month. It's now December 16th. You see we've made $17,000 profit, which means we haven't lost not $1 of value in our account, and we're up 17 grand. Pretty cool stuff. All right, we're gonna fast forward again. We're going back to the date. We need to get to a point where we've made a price point profit over 800. Which I think, yeah. So let's see what day that was. I'm going back over here, and we need it to be. All right. Here we go. So this one closed at 880. So this is the day before the day of doom, which is the 11th. All right, so I'm going to fast forward to the January 8th. So let's do that. All right, here we go. January, current year, 8th, last Friday. Same time. Here we go. All right, so of course now we're doing a happy dance. We bought 100 shares at $443 a share. We're having a real amazing day. It is now worth, it's rocking at 872. It can't be a happier day when you're trading, right? Okay, cool. So I'm now getting comfortable, and I want to, just in case those go wrong, because they would never do that, but just in case things go sideways, I want to make sure I can lock in some profits. So I'm going to do what's called stop loss. So I'm going to right click on here, on your order. I'm sorry, not here. I'm going to go here on my Tesla position. I'm going to say create closing order. If I want to sell like right now, I could put in a sell. I could do that. Or I can make it market, whatever. But I'm going to pull it as a with stop. So I only want to put it in if some conditions are met. So I'm going to say stop order. Link to the standard. And I'm going to say only if the price hits 810. I'm going to stick to your price point. Yeah, 810. I'm going to do 810. Yeah. And I'm going to say it's a stop order, market price. If it hits that point, get me out of here. And I know the price is currently over, so I'm going to hit submit and send. So here's my confirmation. I will get back $87,000. Now keep in mind, if that happens, I'll get this money back in profit. And here we go. Send. All right. Now, one thing to note. So this is what I wanted you to show. This is the difference. The first time I did it, you see it immediately sold my shares and, it threw money in my account. That's not a bad thing, but I basically, got out while I was up, 40 grand. 17,000 or whatever it was. But I'm up 43 grand right now. And I want to guarantee that I can keep that 43 grand. I'm pretty darn close. So in here, you see, under the hood, we use different brokers. We got Robinhood, we got Ameritrade, we have Tastyworks, different ones. But this is a stop loss, and it's just an order that's kind of pending, kind of waiting. And if these conditions are met, let us know. So we're real up to the wire now, up to the day of all things fell apart for Tesla. And it recovered, but a lot of scary moments in here. So I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna fast forward to the 12th, which was yesterday, and let's see how much locked in would be. Will it kick off our stop loss, and will it lock in some profits at that price point? Since we know how it played out. Here we go. Going over here. I'm going to now fast forward to the future. Uh-oh. I just noticed something. It looks like their data is not beyond this point. That's okay. I guess we can't get to the 12th. But we'll do it to the 11th. Go. Now look what happened. Immediately you see that a stop loss. Well, that's not what I anticipated. You notice the stop loss disappeared, but I didn't see it sell my order. So something didn't go right. Alright, y'all. I see what I did wrong again. When I did it the first time, I forgot to change it to good till cancel. It was good for the day, so it expired. But you know what we're going to do? This time I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to cancel this, and let's just go back in time, put it in on the 8th like we did the first time. And then I'm going to fast forward it with it good till cancel. Alright, so that's how cool this is. So now I'm reset to this date. And you see my order, my stop loss is gone. So I'm gonna put it back. So if you look, just so you can see, it's currently 873. It's rocking and rolling. If I look at the candle, or the stop's back. Hold on, I see something. I'm gonna get rid of it. Let's just get rid of it. You might let me do it. There we go. And I'm gonna zoom over here, and we see the candle is the 8th. So we're still on Friday. So let's put in an order, but this time I remember to put good till cancel. So stop order. We're gonna say if it gets to 8:10, but I forgot to change this good till cancel. If you leave it a day, when I fast forwarded through it, it got rid of it. So now it's no longer there. So we're gonna change to good till cancel. This is forever. I want to lock in profits. All right, confirm and send. Yep. All right, cool. So now it's in there. So we're in there. You see we got sell it at market price. Give me the best, as close as you can to 810. If things go sideways, this is the current price. Everything's great. Let's fast forward. So we're going to fast forward again to the morning of the 11th. Let's fast forward further in the day if it lets us. Maybe the 1300. So we can at least get like way in the day when things were going crazy. Hit go. Okay, so we fast forward to 1 o'clock. It's now almost 2 o'clock on the 11th. Our profits are still good. Things are still not fell apart yet. Let's look at the price. We're at 825, so we're almost down to that 8. These are stop losses right here. So if I squeeze it in, you can see still got a little ways to go before the floor falls out. But yeah, let's see if I can squeeze it down. So we see we're still quite a bit away from the stop loss of 800. That should never happen, right? Well, we're gonna see. Fast forwarding. So I'm gonna skip ahead. We're now at things are falling apart. It's now 2:14, so it's 2:21. Fast forwarding. We're now at 1500. So the current price is what, 821. So you see we're getting a lot of busy candles. Let me do a 5-minute chart. There we go. Stop loss is right here. You can see it right there. Getting extremely close to our stop loss. Candles are grinding. Here we go. Next one. It's not looking too good for us, y'all. This is a rough day. Oh, it hit our stop loss right there. And I don't know if you saw it, but it hit our stop loss. So the price is currently 809. Go to monitor. You see it filled. Profit for the day, $36,666. That was a great day. We didn't lose all our money. Our $100,000 account is now $136,666. Couldn't play that any better. We enjoyed the profits while we could, hit the ceiling, and we got our profits. So, any questions? Let me know. Until then, happy trading.